house tonight, y'all. Shit, I partied so hard last weekend for my birthday. So I'm gonna chill at the house all weekend. At that Wingstop, nigga. I got me some wings from Wingstop. Watching the game. I'm just chilling, man. One thing about being out here on these streets, boy, going out on the weekend, then have to go to work during the week. That shit had you tired as hell, man. So I just decided to stay at home this weekend. It's hot outside. Sit at the house, man, and suck up some of this air, man, and just chill, you know. You know they got boxing tonight, so probably watch me some boxing. Been watching the girls softball earlier today. Watching the basketball game right now. Just chilling, you know what I'm saying? Enjoying the house, man. Thanking God I'm not in that TV room right now, boy. That TV room, bad motherfucker, boy. When I say TV room, I mean the penitentiary. I was in the penitentiary, you know, we all be in this one room where the TV at, and we call it the TV room. And where we watch the games at is called the sports TV room. So we all would be in this room. All the sports fans would be in this room. You know, we have our food, our drinks, or whatever. We'd be sitting back, you know what I'm saying, watching the game, kicking the bobo. You know what I'm saying, boys and betting money on the game. You know, they talking about their money, they cheering. You know, niggas just having a good time, just making the best out this shit, man. But the good thing about it, when you're in that penitentiary and you're in the TV room, sometimes you can't watch what you want to watch. That's a good thing about being at home. You can watch any game you want to watch when you're at home. You know what I'm saying? When you're in that TV room, you might can't get the game on that you want to watch. Because the TV don't have all the channels like out here on the street. Out here on the streets, you can watch any game, anything you want to watch. And in that penitentiary, most of the prisons just got basic cable. So, and then if they do have a couple games on, you might not be able to watch the game that you want to watch. Or if they got a couple games on, they'll be flicking back and forth. So when they flicking back and forth, that means you can't really get into the game, because when the commercial come on, they're gonna flick it on the other game, and then they might get into the other game, and you trying to go back to the other game, but they ain't flicked it back yet. It just be a whole bunch of confusion, man. And you really don't want to say nothing, because you don't want to get into it about no TV. And I've seen boys get into it about the TV. I seen a dude one time, dude got so mad, he went up to the TV and just yanked the cable cord out the TV. Now we ain't got no TV to watch, man. And when something happens to the TV, the people, they gonna take their time putting another TV up. So if we lose the sports TV, it might be 2-3 weeks before we get another TV. They got TVs over there in facilities. They can come back and replace that motherfucker the next day, the same night, if they want to. But no, they ain't gonna do that. They, they want us to suffer, so they gonna take their time replacing the TV. You know, everything is just an inconvenience, man, when you up in there, man. You know, they get a kick out of making grown men suffer. It's so crazy, man. True enough, dudes be on some bullshit sometimes, man, but sometimes, man, the prison, they get caught up in making grown men suffer, man. They treat us like kids. And that's one of the things I didn't like about it, you know, being treated like a kid. You know, and sometimes they even talk to you like you're a kid, man. And sometimes you just got to eat that shit, man, because, you know, you don't be wanting to get in no trouble. You don't want to go to the hole. You know, you ain't trying to mess off your time. So sometimes you be like, yeah, man, you got that. You got that. You just let a nigga have that shit. You know what I'm saying? But there's certain things that a person will do to you that you just can't let go. You know what I'm saying? And you know what you can take. You know, as a man, you know what you can take. So, I mean, as I got older, I mean, my fuse used to be real short when I was young. When I was young, I had a short fuse. But as I started to grow and grow older, my fuse got a little bit longer. And you know, with age, you can take more than you used to take when you was young. So, I mean, I learned to start taking things better, but I do have my limits. There's just certain things that I just won't take and I just won't go for. So, you know, I try to stay out the way, man. So I won't get to that point. Because you don't want to get to that point and then you be done did some crazy shit. Now you sitting in the hole, like damn, now you in the hole, now you want to start thinking. But it's too late. Once you in that hole, it's too late to think. So you gotta try to think before you make it to that hole, man. Cause once you in that hole, man, ain't no turning back. You're gonna be in that hole, you're gonna get a charge, and you're gonna have to ride it out, man. So you gotta learn how to not be a crash out. And it's gonna be a lot of things that you see, that you go through, that you ain't gonna like. But you gotta learn how to not be a crash out, man. And when you learn how to not be a crash out, it helps you when you get out on the streets too. Because you learn how to not just jump on shit. You know? You gotta think before you react, man. Because if you reacting before you think, your ass is gonna be back in trouble. You're gonna be back down in that motherfucking penitentiary, man. So you gotta learn how to control yourself. Y'all see I'm fucking with that wrench. I like that wrench on the wing, boy. Game tight. The Knicks trying not to go home. So y'all what I'm drinking, man. Got that big ass Hawaii. Drinking straight out the mouth. Yeah, I'm just at the highs, man. At the highs chilling, man. Chicks real chilling tonight. I ain't doing nothing. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit back and relax tonight, man. My birthday was last weekend. I partied so hard. I started off Thursday, man. I partied all the way to Monday, man. I partied so hard, I'm still wore out. You know, when Nick get older, see, Nick can't party like that like he used to when he was young. So it take too many days to recuperate, nigga, when you get old. So I'm still recuperating. I might step out next weekend, man, and try to do a little something, man. But this weekend, nigga, I'm just gonna chill. I like to go to that bar, man, and, you know what I'm saying, listen to the music, watch TV, be up in that atmosphere, man, just look at people, you know, just sit back and just chill, man. Shit, really, man, I'm too tired to even go anywhere, man. I'm fucking with that Wingstop. Matter of fact, the first meal I had when I got out the penitentiary, man, when I got off that airplane, me and baby, we went to the hotel. I had to go to the halfway house. So when I got off the plane, I had a little time left before I go to the halfway house. So me and baby, we went and got a room. Went and got a room, you know what I'm saying, did my thing. And she took me straight to the halfway house. And I told her, I said, go get me some Wingstop and bring it back to me. So my first meal when I got out the penitentiary was some Wingstop, man. You know what I'm saying? I had never tried that Wingstop because when I left the world, they didn't have Wingstop. I used to just see Wingstop on the TV. And I used to tell myself, I said, man, I can't wait to go try that Wingstop shit, man. Wingstop was my first meal. But to be honest with you, I'm a wing nigga. I love wings and I love fries. But I really wasn't impressed with the wings. They really wasn't all that. And they ain't all that now. The reason why I'm eating the wings because my sister wanted to eat them. So she said she was going to Wingstop. I said, shit, go on, give me some Wingstop, man. But I ain't really impressed with this shit, but I'm just eating it. Indiana up, 47-42. Oh shit. I really don't care about this game for real. You know, I'm a sports nigga, so I'm just watching the game. My team, the Mavericks. I was sick like a motherfucker, man, when the Mavericks traded Luka. I couldn't believe it. But I know they didn't want to pay that money, man. That's why they traded him, man. But nigga, I love Luka, man. I feel like the Mavericks messed up their legacy, man, when they got rid of him because Luka took him. He took him to the finals by himself, man. And they got rid of him, man. Well, it hurt me to my heart, man. It ain't bullshit, it hurt me. But you know how this shit is, man. This shit all about money, man. They don't even care about winning. Back in the day, when you was on the team stayed together forever. Nowadays, boy, they'll move your ass around just like that. Cause it's all about the money. It ain't about winning and all this shit no more. So they tell them, boy, when you on the team, nigga, don't get comfortable. Don't buy no house, don't do none of that shit. Don't get comfortable, cause your ass can be gone at any time. So that's what this shit done turned into. Oh shit. You know, y'all, I'm making y'all boy hungry, boy. Y'all seeing me eat these wings, boy. They alright. They ain't all that though. I'm gonna catch back up with y'all, man. Already.